a good battle in the NFC. It's the Green Bay Packers and the New York Giants. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. And off we go from East Rutherford. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
And I think each of the last two seasons since he's become a full-time starter, Mike, all we've seen Jordan Love do is improve week by week, year by year. And when you talk to his head coach, Matt LaFleur, he's very clear. He said, there is no question in my mind. He can become one of the elite quarterbacks in this league. He just needs to do two things: stay healthy and keep winning.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's on downfield. Dobbs. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big gainer for Green Bay. 33 yards.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. And a Packer first down.
When we had a chance to talk to the coach the other day, what did he tell us, Mike? He said, I want to come out and be aggressive right from the start. And with that big shot downfield here early, I think it's pretty safe to say that's exactly what they have done. Now the key is, can they turn that explosive play into an opening drive touchdown and really get off to a fast start?
Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Love. That one caught. He finds Golden. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one, good for 16 yards.
A gain of 16 yards.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
3. 2nd down and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face 3rd down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will have a Packers first down. maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. A rookie out of Penn State, Abdul Carter, getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and goal.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that 2nd down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Love. He's got it at the 3. And he's out of bounds, a couple of yards short of the marker, so decision to make here as it's 4th down.
I think you got to go for it here, Mike. They've had this impressive opening drive where they've marched their way all the way down into the red zone, and the last thing you want to do here is settle for 3. This is the chance. Set the tone for the rest of the game, and let's see what they dial up here on 4th down.
And he'll take it on in. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. And Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Giants nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
There's a lot to like about this young quarterback, and of course we're going to have to wait and see. Can he take advantage of this opportunity in front of him, Mike? But he has not been shy. He says, I know I can play at this level. I know that I can lead an NFL franchise, and we're going to get a shot to see it here, and I'm excited to see what he can do.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Edgerrin Cooper. They're on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. On the zone read, a give to Tracy. The O-Matic only about 3. so it will bring up third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Third and short. Here's Dart. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Packers offense ready to see the football for the second time. On the bootleg, it's Love. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
He's made his presence felt throughout this opening quarter. They better figure out a way to slow him down defensively. Otherwise, he's in store for a monster game.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Open is the tight end, Kraft. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Green Bay first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Packers.
And it's a big play there for his first catch of the game. And not only does he get a nice chunk of yards, but now he puts his offense in plus territory as they try to see if they can end this drive with some points.
We'll go play action with Love. The right side, catch made by Dobbs. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
That's into the hands of Wicks. He's got it. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it with a second down and 10. Now Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. And And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
First down, Green Bay.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Love. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
McManus on for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0.
14. Giants, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Giants offense ready for their second possession. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On the play fake, here's Dart. This one taken in by Hyatt. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Tracy looking to run. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Giants.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
In motion, it's Robinson. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He'll push forward for about a yard. Micah Parsons on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 8. And now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He's done his man, complete to Johnson. The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
They'll go to the crowd, and here's Tracy on first down. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Packers' 16-yard line.
Out of shotgun. It's done. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike. And what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. No gain on a quarterback sneak. That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He's got some space past the 20, and he's out past the 30, and out of bounds. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a second down. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
16 yards.
A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Packers.
1st and 10.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Love. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
In this defense, they find themselves here just trying to stop the bleeding early. I mean, touchdowns on each of their opening possessions of the game, and at this point, they're just trying to find a way to get off the field. So that sack, it came at the right time.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Giants' 32-yard line.
2nd down, they need 3. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Finding room to the 20. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. A big-time run by Jacobs. And even 30 yards.
So close to taking that one in. Good job defensively. They're able to force him out of bounds just shy of the pylon, but you can bet when he gets up, he's going to look over at his sideline, Mike, and be like, no, coach. Keep me on the field. I want to finish this thing off.
Wilson. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. To throw is Love. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Bobby Okereke in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw is Love. And that is incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive? Or do they settle for 3? And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense going to get it one final time in this first half. Been a bit of a shaky start so far. A punt followed by the turnover on downs last time they had it. So trying to turn things around here on drive number 3. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. He has Hyatt complete. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
The 35-yard line.
Second and a yard. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Now he'll run it. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. They're going to work this down inside the 45. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
For the field goal, a 59-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a 3-score game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hanson and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. We'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Scrimmage. That's about all.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Dart. Downfield. That's Hyatt. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical third down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
On play action, it is Dart. A short one there to Bellinger. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
23 more yards.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
The 23-yard line.
Finally seems that this offense has found their rhythm after what's been a really slow first 2 quarters. They're hopeful that this series can be the spark. They continue to be efficient in the passing game and go finish this drive.
He'll step up and run this. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Well, he's doing it all on this drive. He's throwing the ball well, and now he's able to use his legs to pick up good yardage and get a fresh set of downs.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson.
To Theo Johnson. He's out of bounds at the 11-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Dart. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, Giants.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Giants are back in this one. It's 17-7. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Jacobs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Love. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Packers first down. It's a gain of 17
These crossing
yards.
concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Here's Jacobs. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
7-yard gain. That's another Packers first down. A gain of 7.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
To the goal line and in. Romeo Doubs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now it's McManus for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers up their lead. It's now 24-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Olszewski now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense and their quarterback Jackson Dart heading back out to the field. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Throwing, Dart. He's got his man, that's Slayton. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
A run here with Tracy on second down. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 14 on the pickup. First down, Giants.
And the Giants first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
A play fake. Now Dart. He'll get that complete. Right side, it's Bellinger. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Complete to Daniel Bellinger. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 44-yard line.
2nd and inches. On the ground, here's Tracy. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Giants first down.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
This one taken in by Hyatt. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. Run to start the fourth quarter, and here's Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
2nd and 10. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And some good blocking, springing him a gain of 9 as we get to third down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They'll go with the sneak, and he will have a Giants first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
Giants first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
So you're a couple inches away from, instead of celebrating a touchdown with your boys on the sideline, you're trotting back to the huddle with your tail between your legs. And that's the fine line between success and failure in the NFL. And the reality is, he knows it, the sideline knows it, the huddle knows it. At this level,
good blocking, and he's in. Jackson Dart, touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Now, Gano for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Giants back within 10. It's now 24-14.
Giants 14.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. Now, faking the give. Catch made there by Watson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. He is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Now Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Packers.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Packers 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. And a Packer 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Love out quickly to Dobbs. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 49-yard line.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Here's Love to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And he looks to be a bit short of the line, and that is going to bring up 4th down.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. On 1st down, Dart. Back to Robinson. He's got it. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of shotgun. It's dark. Downfield by Robinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Open man is Robinson. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
13 more yards.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
1st and 10.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
At the 24-yard
So
line.
2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, it is 2nd and a yard. They'll drop to throw. Overthrown in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Packers have recovered the football.
I just hope the young kids watching this are really paying attention. You get rewarded when you play with incredible effort. He's been close all game long, and he just continues to rush and rush. Now he gets the strip, sack, fumble recovery all at once.
Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. Here's 2nd and 2. Love to throw. He takes off. Love going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a 1st down.
13 yards.
Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
At the 49-yard line.
Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. The Giants can call their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
It is 2nd and 9. From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on third down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Here's first down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
He's out of bounds at the 12-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now, 2nd and 4. Dart. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. In a game that was expected to be a cakewalk, pretty much turned out that way. Their class just much the best in this one, as they cruise to an easy road victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Packers first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Look wide, get this one complete, and he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Love. That is into the hands of Wicks. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
3rd down and 3. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's going to be sacked, but there is a flag down. Not sure how close he was to being offside.
Automatic first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Love. They'll look to set up the screen here. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. On play action, Love. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
That complete to Jacobs. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Green Bay first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Packers.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
And now they find themselves on the verge of really putting together an opening statement drive here at the start of this game. But now that the field becomes condensed, continue to be smart in the way you attack this defense. The last thing you want to do is settle for 3 in what's been a very impressive opening drive.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 6-yard line.
To the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Packers. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
And Dart was the second quarterback taken in this year's draft, only behind Cam Ward out of Miami. And you look back to his time with Lane Kiffin at Ole Miss, he put up some monster numbers. And you got to think, he's the youngest quarterback of the entire 25 draft. So can he transition to a pro-style offense? Can he play the style in which they want to play in New York? From a physical standpoint, from an athletic standpoint, Mike, Jackson Dart looks like the prototypical modern-day NFL quarterback.
Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
At this point, Mike, it's clear this defense just doesn't have a lot of answers right now for this run game. A combination of the job being done up front by the offensive line and the big playability of this running back.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Tracy looking to run, and this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Giants.
Another big-time run right here, Mike, and it's pretty clear for everyone to see what the plan is for this drive. It's to turn around and continue to feed the back, because right now, the defense has no answers to stop him.
That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 15-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. And now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Micah Parsons in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
To the air on 2nd down. Sharp. And he's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. He's got it. And the Giants come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here's Williams on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They bring a tight end in motion left. They'll start on the ground with Jenkins. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Packers 1st down. 1st and 10.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Paris Evans on the scoreboard. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Pass caught. It's Golden. And nice work after the catch is stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line to the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down.
Packers 1st down. A gain of a yard. First down, Green Bay.
Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Gain of 4 yards.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. They managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Cordell Flott is there on the tackle.
On the pickups. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Javon Holland up to make the tackle.
38-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Love. That one reeled in by Golden. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
That's good for a Packers 1st down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another 1st down.
They'll run the draw with Jacobs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
Well, anytime you dial up a draw, Mike, you have the defensive line and the linebackers accounted for. Who you don't have is any of the secondary defenders. It's a perfectly timed secondary safety blitz. He's able to get in the backfield and stop this play before it even had a chance to get started.
A 2nd down throw for Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Giants offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
At the 30-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you could see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
3rd and long. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Open man, that's Slayton. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
7 yards.
They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
1st and 10 at the
Really nice throw there.
47-yard
The
line.
ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. 1st and 10. A carry here for Tracy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
Giants, first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
And goal at the 3-yard line.
To the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
How about that wrinkle, Mike? I mean, down here, goal-to-go situation. You know the defense has prepared for all the traditional goal line plays, the tight red zone plays. So sometimes you got to pull it out of the bag a little bit and get creative, and that creativity nearly led to 6 points.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. Dard's going to keep this on his own read. He will do it himself. He's in. Jackson Dart, touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. The Giants are on top. It's 14-10.
Packers 10.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Love. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
And that just can't happen. 3rd and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long 1st down.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
The toss, left side, caught by his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
To Josh Jacobs. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 38-yard line.
Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hanson for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense and their running back set to go once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. ground. Here's Tracy. And finally, they'll bring him down, and he's up beyond the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
There's two elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them align. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. And this is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
Pass pulled in by Tracy. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 49-yard line.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 6. Out of shotgun. It's good. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Dart. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Packers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Love. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
The Giants offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll run over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. He'll try and get there on the ground. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
15 yards. And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the 1st down with his legs. Now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Really nice job here defensively, not only to get the penetration and to clog those run lanes, but they're able to take them down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
It is 3rd and long. In motion, it's Robinson. Dart. He has Hyatt complete. First time they've worked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break it.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing is Dart. He'll step up and run this. And he'll get down and avoid the hit. Gain about 7, setting up 3rd down.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And deep for the back of the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The Giants sending out their punter as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Packers offense make their way out to take over once more. the ground. It's Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
On second down, Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Here's Love. A throw on the move is caught. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Packers.
That's good for a Packers first down. A gain of 15.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Good play action with Love. That's to Dobbs again. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and 9 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's second down and 9. Throwing is Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
A gain on the play. And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10. A run up the middle with Jacobs. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the 43, here's second and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Get this over the middle to Golden. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 14.
They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Green Bay first down.
First down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
Brings up second and 9.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the
A
line.
1-yard loss on the play.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Back to throw is Love. That one broken up and is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and Really nice job timing that hit up by the defense, and at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Giants offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. First down, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Giants first down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now Dart. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground. You kick a few.
In trouble, and down he goes. Packers going to use their final timeout now. Talk things over before 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Dart. He'll try to run for it. And he's got the first down. He'll slide to a stop and take it to 1st and goal. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
7-yard line.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Now is Tracy looking to run. Stop at the 6. And that sets up 3rd and goal.
At the 6-yard line. A A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So now, Graham Gano, the veteran, in another pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They put it all together against a very difficult opponent. There are not too many people who are giving him much of a shot coming in. But they rode the energy of this home crowd, got some big plays on both sides of the ball. They're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft. The dawn of a new season brings the dawn of a new era for this franchise. There's a new coach in charge, tasked with guiding this team to the peak of the NFL. For someone with dreams of reaching Canton, this first day and their first interview will set the stage for a career to come. Some turmoil threatens their roster in the early season. A challenge has been made for a top spot on the depth chart. Competition breeds
unmistakable New York, Scott. They'll go play action. It's Smith. He keeps it himself. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice game, though, on first down. A pickup of 7. From the 38 now, here's second and a couple. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Working out of the gun, Smith. He's got a man. It's Smith-Schuster. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They hand it to Gibbs. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, Smith. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's going to have a Jets first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Smith. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Gino. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here's Gino. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Gino going to throw for it. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on 4th down. A short one caught by Kelsey. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6. To throw, Smith. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
And the Jets, first down.
They go play action with Smith. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. Here comes 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? There's a test on 3rd down. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. More from MetLife Stadium after this. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on it? It's 1st and goal. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
There we go.
The Steelers.
Gibbs trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
The line of scrimmage.
The thing that stands out to me about this defense, Mike, is they just make you earn everything. They don't concede any downs. You see it here.
Over the top. He's got it. Portland Sutton. A first down throw for Smith. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Throwing on second down. Smith forced out left. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete. Ray McCloud is the one he was looking for there. And third down coming up. That's Gino. And that is incomplete.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
A fair catch called for and taken. On first down is Smith. That one out wide to Gibbs. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the Jets.
Smith to throw on 1st and 10. Rolling right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Smith. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Gino trying to pick up the pace now. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. Now he'll run.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Gino to throw. That's clock. Ray McCloud. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another.
Smith now to throw on first down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look. And indeed, this call will be overturned. On play action, Smith forced to his right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. How about that? The quarterback able to spot the ball on the ground, gets on it, and keeps it for the offense. That's on Joe Thuney. Back is Smith. Right side, catch made by McCloud.
Complete to Ray McCloud. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the Steelers' 30-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Smith. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Smith. And on 3rd down, That ball incomplete.
So far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
That's going to be incomplete. Smith to throw on first down. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. On first and 10, here's Smith. Flush to his right. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
On second down, Smith. That's caught by Gibbs. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's good.
I like the play call there. Second, relatively short. Give your quarterback an opportunity to push this ball downfield, but realize this quickly, nothing developing. Get the ball down to your back, pick up a new set of downs.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle.
Gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at their 48-yard line.
Off the play fake. It's Smith. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete. Here now, third and 5. From the gun, it's Gino. He's got a man. It's Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on first. And 10.
Here we go.
Smith. Looking middle. He's got Kelsey. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
That's another Jets first down.
Play action now. It's Gino. Get this to his do-everything guy, Taysom Hill. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7. On first down.
There we go, Sino.
A run. It's Edwards. And it's going to be first and goal coming out. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
That's another Jets first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run here with Edwards. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
Line of scrimmage.
Second and goal.
Leads to second
From the shotgun, it's Smith. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. That is caught by the tight end, Travis Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ahkello Witherspoon. And the Steelers have just about sewn up this football game. Here's 1st down. From the shotgun, Smith. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock.
If you're going to run this route against quarters covered...
So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.